It is mid-September, but we are still talking about curriculum around here because I never got around to sharing what we are going to be using with my third grader this school year. So in today's video, I will be sharing with you everything that we will be using for the school year with my third grader. And we are 7 weeks in and we've already made a few changes. So I'm kind of glad that we waited a little bit. Not intentionally, but because now I can kind of update you guys on what we are actually using. If you are new here, hello, welcome. My name is Janet. I am a stay-at-home mom, homeschooling mom of 2 boys. This is our 4th year homeschooling. Here on my channel, I share all things homeschool and mom life. So I hope you stick around. So diving right in, for math, we are going to continue using Math Mammoth Level 4. We actually got started on this towards the end of the second semester last school year. I did have the digital version and I printed it out. Book A, grade 4, is split into 2 books, and this is the light blue series. Book A covers addition, subtraction, patterns, graphs, large numbers, multi-digit multiplication, time, and measuring. And so far we are really enjoying this curriculum. It starts with a short lesson with examples and then practice problems. It includes a ton of websites for each chapter to continue practicing, online games and videos to do online, and that has been really helpful. Now, we don't do every single problem because there is a lot of practice problems in there. So if I know that my third graders got it down, I don't have to finish every single activity in the book. We go on. For language arts, we switched it up. We are using a completely new curriculum for language arts and writing, both from IEW. We are using Fix It Grammar, and this is Nose Tree Level 1. And then for writing, we are using All Things Fun and Fascinating. Fix It Grammar has been like a game changer for us. I feel it's 1 page a day, and it gradually introduces students to parts of speech with lesson and then practice by proofreading 1 sentence a day. It's not overwhelming. And then for All Things Fun and Fascinating, they're writing lessons in structure and style. So for each passage, you create an outline, and then using your outline, you kind of rewrite the story. So it really takes the pressure off of having to come up with your own story. Sometimes I feel like that my hesitant writer was a little intimidated by that, like the pressure of having to do it all. So removing that and just like, okay, here's the story, and now I need you to kind of rewrite it, jazz it up a little bit, beef it up with like some strong verbs. It's really changed the game. So we usually do 1 lesson a week. For a little phonics practice, we are back with Explode the Code. We have been using Explode the Code with my younger one, and we had been using it with my oldest one, but we stopped last school year when we were using Logic of English, and I felt like it was, a little too much. So now we are back with it, and we are using level 3.5. And I had picked up Spectrum curriculum for language arts, reading, comprehension, and writing. I hadn't looked through all of the IEW curriculum, so I thought what if it's not enough? So I picked these up, trying to beef up our curriculum a little bit, to supplement if needed. And after our first week, I was like, nope, we do not need this. It's too much, and it became kind of an overkill, and we just, we're putting it away, and we'll pick it up. Or just for a quick independent activity, I can go ahead and grab those. For spelling, we are still using Building Spelling Skills Level 3 by Evan Moore. Again, we really enjoy Evan Moore. It's just 1 page a day. Now, compared to Level 1 and 2, this one has 15 words instead of 10, and the activities are a little different. There's some word search, some crossword puzzles in here, a little more challenging than level 1. For geography, we're using the 180 days of geography. I don't know how I feel about this one just yet. Last school year, we used the one by Evan Moore, and we really liked it because it was kind of set up in mini units. And this one, it also kind of wants to set it up like this, but it's kind of scattered a little too much for my liking and for the way that my third grader likes to have his things set up. He kind of likes the unit studies, like everything about landforms, give it to me now. I don't want to know one thing about landforms today and then one thing about landforms in a month from today. So it is 1 page a day. It's supposed to be 1 page a day. And I didn't want to do geography every single day. So the first week, you know, just trying it out, we were doing a couple of pages, 2 days a week. And it was very simple. I think it is a great supplement, but I don't think it is a great standalone curriculum. So I have kind of been using it as a spine and building our own mini unit studies. Not what I was expecting, and I don't know if we will continue using that like in the next school year. It's just not what we were looking for. For science, this is the first year that I am using like a store-bought box curriculum, if you will, for science. The last few years, we've kind of been creating our mini unit studies, gathering resources from Pinterest, Teachers Pay Teachers, Etsy, and then just a list of books and videos. And I was using this page here from my homeschool planner to help me plan it all out. Now, I do like the Evan Moore science curriculum because it is kind of set up into like mini units. They're pretty short and sweet, but they are organized a little more to what we like, but it does require a little help. It's our first time again using the curriculum for science, but we've used Evan Moore for geography before, and we love Evan Moore. For history, we are going to continue using our History Quest Early Times. Really like how it's broken up into weekly lessons and it's broken up to do like every day. But we don't do history every single day. We do 2 to 3 days a week, depending on how long it takes us to do our science. We kind of rotate our science and history. Those are our like unit studies. So depending on the workload, we can finish our weekly lessons in 2 days, or sometimes it takes 3 days. So like on day 1, we can do the reading, the exploring, and the coloring that we have to do, like using our template or our map that it comes with for the week. Day 2, we will read the history hop and do the craft while I read. And then on the last day, we will do the review questions. I have a list of read alouds planned. I've shared some of these before and we've never gotten to it. So I will kind of update you guys on the list for this school year that I have planned. But along with that, we are also using my reading journal. This is available on Etsy. This school year, I am using a 3-ring binder instead of binding it with my my coil binding machine like we did last school year, because I do have a few book study packets that I've purchased from Teachers Pay Teachers, so I want to be able to include those in there. And I also picked up this workbook, comprehensive curriculum of basic skills level 3. I mentioned that I picked one up for my kindergartner, and my 3rd grader, of course, wanted one too for himself. It covers math, English, writing, reading, and reading comprehension. So I think it's awesome for like days, for our easy days that we're just trying to get some schoolwork done. I think that is it. Everything's kind of like scattered everywhere, but yeah, that is what we are going to be using with my 3rd grader. Again, I will share more about our read alouds, and then if you have any questions, go ahead and let me know. I will get to those. And yeah, so that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys on the next one.